What's going on, Facebook world? Happy Friday! It's your girl, Mindy C, coming at you from Michigan. Mindy from Michigan, guys. If you are live with me, drop me a 1. You'll see that red live button, that red box up there in the corner if you're live with me. And if you're on the replay, that's okay too. Say hi, hello, I missed you, and I'll come by and say hello to you. All right, you guys, I just made up some kind of creation. My own little creation here. I was just thinking up something and I just got all the ingredients, so this is my own little creation. It's going to be like a chicken meatball bowl surprise with other things in it. So I'm going to have some vegetables. Oh, let me go grab my olive oil. Hold on a second. Where is my olive oil? Okay, here it is. I got it. Got my olive oil. So I'm doing chicken meatballs and some cabbage. There's going to be some onions. There's going to be a little bit of cheese. I got these meatballs at Sam's Club. So they're a pre-cooked chicken meatball for 3 meatballs. It is 1 carb. So I'm going to use 6 meatballs for 1 serving. So that's 2 carbs from the meatballs. So most stores will carry chicken meatballs, pre-cooked ones. And you can make them fresh if you want to too. That's your business. Okay? So I don't know why. I'm going to leave these right over here. So chicken meatballs, and actually these have with mozzarella cheese and basil and oregano in there. So yum. So they're already pre-cooked. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put them in a separate pan, and we're just gonna do it on like a medium low and let them warm up in this pan while we're doing the other stuff, the other vegetable stuff. So you're gonna need a little bit of cabbage, a little bit of onion, a cup of cheese, a little bit of Italian herbs. Now this is the squeeze kind. You can get it in most grocery stores, but you can use dry seasonings if you have that as well. So I'm using the squeeze out tonight. Hey Kathy, how's it doing? How are you going? Hey Kathy, how are you doing today on Friday? I can't get my words out of me. Hey Lisa, nice to see you. Hey Pat, hey Anya, nice to see you. Okay, so where was I? Meatballs, cabbage, onions, cheese, a little bit of heavy whipping cream. I got those healthy noodles as well. I got those at Costco. So for the whole package, there's only 2 carbs in this whole package of the healthy noodles. So far it would be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this whole pan is probably going to be right around 10 carbs for the whole pan. So you could split that in half and divide that into 2 servings, or you could feed more if you want, if you eat less. So you be the judge of that. Hey Mary, how are you doing? So I've got 2 cups of broccoli, cooked broccoli. I just threw it in the microwave, and I do use fresh. So I don't always cut the corners, but I keep fresh frozen in the freezer. So I got 2 cups of broccoli, and I got 1 package of those healthy noodles that I ran under cold water, because that's all you have to do is run them under cold water. So noodles, broccoli, there we go, some salt and pepper. Oh my God, let me put some oil on here. Okay, so about 2 tablespoons of olive oil in your pan. Not a lot. You are catching me live, Mary. Yes, you are. So I just made up my own little creation. I just thought it sounded good, so I will let you know what it tastes like. So I got pre-cooked chicken meatballs with mozzarella and oregano are heating up. Got some olive oil. I got about a cup of shredded cabbage because I used cabbage last night when I did like a Caribbean-inspired meal. So I'm going to use the rest of the cabbage up so it doesn't go bad. So I'm going to put that right into the pan. Again, cook your cabbage, cook your vegetables to your liking, you guys. So you might like it a little crispier, so they won't cook as long. You might like it like, nope, I like them really soft. So you be the judge on how you want to cook your vegetables. Hey Scott, what's going on? Hey Patrina, nice to see you. Ooh, chicken pie thai. Ooh, nice. That sounds good, Missy. Let me see if I missed somebody. Oh, hey Patrina, how are you doing? Yeah, so there we go. We got pre-cooked meatballs. I got a little bit of cabbage. I've got more than a 1/4 cup of onions in here. I'm only going to use a 1/4 cup of onions. So onions do carry carbs in them. So you got to be careful. You got to have to use them in moderation. or, you know, just maybe a couple slices on your hamburger if you like that. So just don't go overboard. And onions are a very gassy food too. So if you're wondering why you got heartburn or you got gassy, or a lot of times it's the food that you're eating, and onions will cause all those things. So in a small amount, it's okay. But large amounts, it will hurt your stomach. So there we go. About a 1/4 cup of onions. And I'm just going to stir that and cook the cabbage and the onions down a little bit. I'm going to add a little bit of salt and pepper to that mix. A little bit of salt and pepper. I'm using Monterey Jack cheese and Colby Jack cheese. And both of those have 0 carbs. So 1 carb for every 3 meatballs. And 1 carb for 1 cup of broccoli. So I'm putting 2 in. So that's 2 carbs from the broccoli. It's 2 carbs from the noodles. It's going to be 4 carbs from the meatballs. So 4, 8. Yeah, so I would say about 10 to be on the safe side. 10 carbs is going into this whole dish right here. So that is phenomenal. So if you want to eat the whole kit and caboodle and you want to snack on it all night long, then you know it's not going to put you in major danger because it's not a high carb dish. So that's all you got to do is learn how to cook low carb, and then you can have a little bit more of it, you know, versus when we eat a big old pasta meal and then we're stuffed because we can't move because the pasta's got us all bloated and everything. Hey Pam, how are you doing? Hey Maria, nice to see you. Hey Sheila. The noodles are called Healthy Noodles. So Healthy Noodles, I bought these at Costco. I don't know where else you can buy them. I've only bought them at Costco. You have to refrigerate them. They have, there's 2 servings per bag and 1 carb per serving. So 2 carbs for the whole bag. These are the closest that I found that taste like a noodle because they're really thin. So they still got that kind of soft texture. The other ones, I don't like. This is the best one that I found so far that I like, and I've tried a couple of them. I haven't tried everything, but this is my favorite at Costco. So if you're just tuning in, I'm making chicken meatball surprise bowl, whatever. I didn't even know what to call it because I was just like, I got cabbage, I got onions. So that's what's going in the pan right now. I'm just cooking up a little bit of cabbage. So, and I'm going to leave them al dente. So when I'm eating that, I'll get that crunch texture. When I'm eating, I like crunchy. So I don't know if you guys like crunchy. I like crunchy. Hey Deb, how are you doing? Yeah, me too, Deb. I like those healthy noodles. You can make chicken noodle soup. You can make chicken parmesan. You can make, what else? What else? I can't even think because I don't eat pasta. So, chicken broccoli Alfredo. Maybe chicken or something carbonara. Hey Michael, how are you doing? Just cooking up some chicken meatball surprise bowl. That's what I'm going to call it. It's a surprise. So I just opened up my refrigerator and I just started pulling out things. But, you know, usually when you have the leftovers, you want to use them. So that's about good. You know, you don't have to cook that cabbage too. It cooks down really fast. Oh, I forgot to put the parsley, the Italian seasonings in here. I got to take off. It's a brand new tube. So I just bought this. It's my first time using the paste in the seasonings in a tube here. They have them, I bought them at a health food store, but I went in Meijer's and guess what? They had them at Meijer's. I never even really noticed. So if you like to, and you keep them in the refrigerator. I can't get this damn thing out. Hold on a second. I'm going to stab it with something. I'm going to stab it with a knife. Very carefully. Oh, all right. That's good. I just stabbed it with a knife. Hey, Marilyn, how are you doing? Fettuccine. Okay, so I'm just going to squeeze. Man, I didn't take the whole tag off there, but that's okay. We're going to take this off here. Okay, clearly this is why I'm impatient, because I can't even take off the end of the tab. I just got to poke a hole. I can't even, but we're going to squeeze it. Oh, there we go. Oh, this is ridiculous. Hold on. I'm going to cut a bigger hole. There we go. There we go. Okay, so I'm just going to squeeze probably about a tablespoon of this. I'm sure it's concentrated or something. I don't know. But you can get this at your local grocery stores, or I guess your health food store that like I found. And it's just seasonings in a tube. Super cool. So there we go. Cabbage, onion, seasonings. I'm going to throw the cheese in there, and make sure your burner is not on high when you're putting this cheese in there, because you don't want it to burn. You just want to kind of turn it into like nice cheesy, oozy, gooey, ooey sauce. Hey Shanna, how are you doing? Nice to see you from Puerto Rico, Maryland. Nice to see you on here tonight. Happy Friday, you guys. I got a chicken meatball surprise. I got the pre-cooked chicken meatballs I got at Sam's Club. Those are heating up. I got some cheese and some cabbage and a little bit of onions. I'm going to pour a 1/4 cup of heavy whipping cream on here, so that will loosen up that cheese and make it more like a little bit of a sauce for you. So that is it. And then you can try it if you want to add more pepper, or if you want to add more seasonings, whatever. And you can season it with whatever you want. This, I just use a straight up Italian. It says Italian seasonings on it. So probably oregano, parsley, and basil is probably in there. So that's what we're looking at right there, you guys. It's just a slightly saucy cabbage, onion, cheese mixture right there. And we are going to pour in our noodles and our broccoli in the pan, and we're just going to stir it up. That is all. Boom, and then we're done. And then we got to put the meatballs in there, of course. Of course, we can't forget the chicken meatballs. Hey, Lisa, how are you doing? Hey, Deanna, nice to see you from Houston, Texas. I'm just making like my own little creation, pre-cooked chicken meatballs, couple cups of broccoli, some healthy noodles, a cup of cheese, a 1/4 cup of heavy whipping cream, some seasoning, some salt and pepper, and of course the meatballs. And every 3 meatballs has 1 carb, so I'm using 6 meatballs as a serving. So when you're plating it up, count the meatballs out, like you get 6, you get 6, or if you want your serving to be at 3 meatballs, go for it. But this makes a big pot, so I mean, you could split this. This is going to be like 10 carbs for this whole thing. So once you split it, it's still 5 carbs for 1 plate. There's a lot here. So I would say that you could probably stretch it over 4 servings at least without feeling like too full. But that's it, you guys. That is, I'm missing, my broccoli's jumping out of here. Hold on a second. I'm going to grab a fork because it might be hot. There we go. Woo! My broccoli just jumped out of the pan. Hey, Leslie, how are you doing? I got the meatballs, Leslie, from Sam's Club. These are their brand Members Mark. So Walmart would probably have them because they're affiliated with Sam's Club. So Walmart has a lot of the things that Sam's has, but not in large quantities. So you can definitely probably find them at most grocery stores will have them. I know Meijer here in Michigan has them too. Hey Jen, what's going on? Hey Joanne. Yes. So that was all I did, you guys. If you're just tuning in, I took a little bit of cabbage, a little bit of onions, sauteed it up in some olive oil, added a cup of cheese, 1/4 cup of heavy whipping cream, added 2 cups of pre-cooked broccoli, and what else? Some salt and pepper, some Italian seasonings, and what else am I forgetting? The meatballs. So there we go. So chicken meatballs from Sam's Club. It's Members Mark. It's got like mozzarella cheese inside too. So more cheese. And 1 carb for every 3. So I put 12 meatballs in there. So I geared this up for 2 servings. But I could totally make it more by giving each person 3 meatballs. Noodles. The noodles are healthy noodles I bought at Costco. They come in the refrigerated section in a box of 6 packages, and they have 2 carbs in them for the whole package. They're really thin, and they're not, they don't have that weird rubbery texture. I've tried some other ones that have been a little bit too like that. You know what I'm talking, like you're chewing on a tendon. Ugh. So these ones are really thin, and they're great in cold salads or chicken noodle soup or chicken fettuccine Alfredo. I'm sure you could throw some butter and garlic in there if you wanted to just eat them like that too. But you just rinse them under cold water and use them as a cool dish or a warm dish. So you can do whatever you want with them. Healthy noodles from Costco. And then that's it. And then the meatballs came from Sam's Club. I shop at all the stores. I go all over the place. You know, if I'm going somewhere and I'm in the area, then I'll stop at that store in that area. But I usually stick like right around the area. Sam's Club, Meijer, and then I'll go down about 30 miles and I'll hit Costco, I'll hit Walmart there. We've got a Walmart at the north end of our town here too, but if I'm going to go that way, it's a bigger Walmart, so I like it because they carry more things there. Hey Kathy, what's going on? Nice to see you. Hey Jackie Truesdale. I just made this chicken meatball cheesy surprise in bowl. So that's all I just did pre-cooked. Let me grab a plate here. Pre-cooked chicken meatballs and some broccoli, some healthy noodles, some cheese, a little bit of heavy whipping cream, a little bit of cabbage, a little bit of onion, and salt and pepper and seasoning, Italian seasonings, and that's it. But you can see how much I'm going to get here. So this is a lot. So I'll plate up. Let me see. We're putting it on plate right now. I'm just gonna put it on because this is gonna be more than one serving is going to be on this plate for sure. But that's it, you guys. Super duper easy to incorporate. Having these ingredients in your house ready to go. You can always think of new creations that you already have on hand. So that's the beauty of it. So sometimes I always think about what I'm going to have, but there you go. Super simple. Pre-cooked meatballs, broccoli, healthy noodles, a little bit of cabbage, onions, and a little cheese sauce and some seasonings. Hey Emma, how are you doing? Hey Rhonda, that is what I got for you. Ooh, I forgot to turn that oven off over there. Got to turn that one off too. But that's what I got for you today on a Friday night. I hope you guys are having a great Friday night and a great weekend. Again, if you were just tuning in, I'm just getting off here. I made a delicious chicken meatball surprise. And the recipe is up in the header for anybody that wants that. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye, guys.